Alright, for all of you that have had problems with the red screen of death, I'm going to let you know a couple things. One, a possible way to fix it, and two, what to do if it's not fixable. Now, usually red screen of death is very popular amongst the new 120 gigabyte FAT PlayStation 3s. It's got a different kind of hard drive case. It actually it fits in there differently. So this is just a standard PlayStation 3, so it looks different. But there are several different types of hard drives and all that can happen. Now, first off, before taking out your hard drive, you have your PS3 here. You plug it in, you turn it on, you'll hear one beep when you're holding it down, because you want to turn it on and you want to hold down the power button as it's turning on. And you hear a beep, and then beep beep, let it go. It should turn itself off. Turn it back on, keep your thumb held down, you should hear another beep, and then your screen should go to an options where it says press the PS button, and press the PS button, and then you'll have 6 options. You want to do format utility or format database. Try both of those. It will erase all of your information and everything, but right now what's going on is you're having a hardware failure. I'm sorry, a firmware failure or software failure. Your hard drive might not be formatted properly, or the firmware is not properly talking to the motherboard. If all else fails with everything, you can try a couple of reflows, but that should not be the issue. Most of the issue is firmware problems, software update problems. So, first try that. Try reformatting it a couple times. If that has not worked for you, you're going to go on the side here of your PlayStation, take off the cover, unscrew the screw, remove the hard drive. You can try putting the hard drive back in and out a couple times. That might work. If not, there are 4 screws located on each side. Take off each one. And then you can take this hard drive and you can take it out by just kind of sliding it out. Slides right out. You can take this, there are some SATA cables that, like SATA USB directly, or you can buy a case for these hard drives. You can put it in and you can check, do some scans on your hard drive to see if there is some sectors that are bad. If there are, you're going to need a new hard drive. If there's not, what you can do is you can also go online and you can download PS3 updates, put them on a flash drive, put them into your system, load up your system and the flash drive, and put it on there specifically the way the PlayStation says. There's links below to how to do that. And you can then update your hard drive then that way. That might be an issue. If not, there are Toshiba and Hitachi drives, Seagate drives. This is, I don't even know what this is a Fujitsu drive. This is just a random 2.5-inch SATA drive. It has to be 2.5-inch SATA drives for PlayStation, but if you get one of the drives, you can put in PlayStation formatting, you can download the data online and stuff, and you can put in your own hard drive. That's how you can update hard drives as well. So if this has failed, you can get a new hard drive and put it in. Now, if the new hard drive and the new formatting still isn't working, that means there's something wrong with your motherboard. And at that point, the last option that you have, now this is if you don't want to open up your system. If you've already opened up your system a couple times, you don't have this option. But if you already have opened up your system, you haven't opened up your system and you've just been trying hard drives and trying the data format utility, contact PlayStation. They have now, if anybody gets a red screen of death, they will fix it for free. You tell them that it is the red screen of death, you show them a picture, you can send it to them, and they should fix it for free because it was a fault on their half. They did something wrong with the firmware, that things do not talk properly, or some software updates on some certain systems did not properly respond, and that causes this red screen of death that there's a very serious error. They should fix it for free. Again though, if you've modded your system, or you've hacked your system and you get this red screen, then you can't send it into them because of course and this is even out of warranty. If you have a system, has not been opened, and you get the red screen of death, but make sure that the warranty is not voided. I mean the void sticker is not taken off. Then you can send it back in, even if your warranty is expired. You can still send these back in, and they'll still take it because it was a problem on their part. So, as you see, I'm putting the screws back in here.
We'll edit that out.
Sometimes these don't want to go in all the way, so you just gotta force them. Sometimes these don't want to go in all the way, so you sometimes gotta use a little force with them. So make sure you get these 4 screws back in, because this is the way that this stays together. Put this back in here, slide it back in. Sometimes also you might get the red screen of death if the connector from the motherboard to the hard drive is damaged. Check that out too if you can take apart your PlayStation and make sure all that's good and taken care of. You just might need to get a new one or resoldered on there. Sometimes the reflow does the trick. So. Got all that back on there, you're all good as new. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any more questions or comments, feel free to leave them. You can visit my website, www.dustrydragonproductions.com/videogamerepairs. And thanks again.